Hi, this is Bob, working on the Paraset radio project, the Paraset Ww2 radio, sometimes called a spy radio. And I made quite a few changes on it as I was building it, but I just got it operating. Just talked to a station in Maryland with it for a while, Doug there in Mount Airy, Maryland. And we had a nice QSO. He said it had a little bit of a chirp to it, but I expected that out of a little one-tube keyed oscillator. Output has been measured at 4 watts, and you can hear the receiver working there. It seems to tune really good and does a really good job. I did make some changes on this, and I was going to show you here. I installed a 3.5 millimeter stereo jack for the headphones, and then I can plug in a set of speakers for a computer with an amplifier in. So I've got speaker reception here. I also changed the there we go. The antenna and the ground there are regular banana connectors. And I have a FT243 socket because I have FT243 crystals. Looking underneath here, here's the receiver coil. That's wound on a small pill bottle. Works just fine. And then to get it on frequency, I've got a pattern capacitor added in here so I can get it on frequency. Notice on the transmitter I have wound a toroidal inductor for the tank circuit. And that has 35 turns on a 3/4 inch toroid core. The core has a yellow dot. It's an HF toroid. The secondary was 18 turns, and it is Teflon covered wire wrap wire, about number 24. Both windings are about number 24 wire. The choke coils, the 2.5 millihenry choke coils, I wound those on toroids. Used very low frequency toroids, and they've got about 20 turns each on them, and do a fine job. So my point here is I was using what I had on hand to do the job. I didn't want to be buying a whole lot of parts. I have a lot of parts in the junk box. I wanted to use what was here. So things are a little bit different. I made quite a few substitutions. These capacitors here are supposed to be 0.05. These are 0.03, and they work fine, no problem. The electrolytic capacitors down in there, there's a little brown one right down in underneath here, and those are 6.8 microfarads at 450 volts. I got a bunch of them on eBay. I think they were $2.99 for 10 of them. So that's what I got on there. And so it's all put in here. It's working, and had a real nice QSO with the fellow in Maryland this morning. So I'm real happy about that. Next thing to do then is to put this into the I've got the power shut off, of course. That 400 volts wouldn't feel very good, but I'm going to put it into the case over here, which is ready to go. That's made out of 1/4 inch plywood and painted gray. So that's the whole deal here, and I'm going to label this with just stick-on labels from a label maker. So that's it, and next segment I guess will be with it all put together and operating. I have had it, like I say, on the air just like this. That's it, guys. 73s and good DX.